Students, open your textbooks to Section 2, page 127, and don't forget to take notes. Hey guys, so here is the last back to school video for you guys, which is DIYs for when you're bored at school. I've never seen a video like this, so I thought I'd create it for you guys and everyone else here on the internet. So this is also an awesome collaboration with two of my friends here on YouTube, Sophie and Riley Marie. We're all kind of doing like weird situations at school sort of thing. So remember to watch their videos right after watching this one and subscribing to their channels. And if you're from their channels, hello, I am mscraftnerd, and here on YouTube I make videos on DIYs, crafts, and anything really artsy, creative, and fun. So don't forget to click the subscribe button to get notifications every time I post, and it makes me really happy when people subscribe. And one last thing, this video is not meant to take anyone away from learning. It's just for fun and entertainment, but you gotta be real. We do get bored at school, especially when it comes to free periods, so these DIYs still do come in handy. Anyways, enough of the talk, let's get started. So for DIY number 1, we'll be doing the classic paper airplane. So from your backpack, you'll need to pull out a piece of paper. And what you're going to do is, starting with the top corners, fold them over so that they meet at the center. Next, fold down the point to the bottom side of the paper, like so. After that, fold down the new corner so that they meet at the center. And fold up the little triangle to secure the flaps in place. Now fold the paper in half along the center folds. And to create the wings, fold the flaps down until they're perfectly aligned with the bottom. And there you go, now you could fly it around the classroom. Just kidding, no, don't do that. For DIY number 2, we'll be doing the normal doodling things that we do during class. So you'll need to pull out a piece of paper and some markers or pens of your choice. And if you can pull out a compass, that would be great, because it will be creating some nice even circles as a template. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to doodle some designs on top. I kind of did like a mix of henna designs with mandala designs, and it was really fun and relaxing, and this is actually a pretty great thing to do. So if your teacher is giving like a sort of lecture, your mind will be completely blank because your hands are going to be in control, and you'll end up with a super pretty design. And you could do whatever you want with it. You could cut it out and put it in your binder, on your notebook, or wherever you choose. And guys, I got these folders from Marshalls and they're super cute. It's like today, someday, and never. Like, so if you want it, get it from Marshalls. DIY number 3, we will be doing some paperclip chain. So you will need some paper clips, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to slip the paper clips into each other and make this whole long chain. And I just think it's pretty relaxing and fun, kind of like a crocheting at school, but with paper clips. For DIY number 4, we are going to do a fake classic book cover that you could use in class. So what you'll need for this is your personal reading book or a magazine or whatever you use, a piece of paper, and some pens or markers. So first, fold the paper in half over your book. Next, fold the sides onto the book cover itself to create flaps and hold the piece of paper in place. If you have some excess left, you can cut that off or keep it depending on how similar you want it to be to your school reading book. With a marker, you can write down the title of your school reading book or leave it blank, and now you have a book cover you could use if you don't want to read the school reading book that you have, or if you already read it, and you could just put that on top and no one will know. For a DIY number 5, we are going to have some fun with sticky notes. So basically, you're going to do art on your desk, some sticky note desk art, and be totally creative with that. You could do whatever you want. I kind of did a landscape sort of thing and heart, so it's like I see these window ones, but instead you're doing it on your desk. For DIY number 6, we'll still be using some sticky notes, and this is a game that I thought of that you could play with your friends if you're bored at school. It's basically truth or dare, but more interesting. So what you do is you write truth or dares onto the back of sticky notes, and each color represents the level of how easy or extreme the truth or dare is. Once they're ready, you arrange them by level, not by truth or dare. And now it's up to you and your friends to decide what truth or dare they're going to choose. And I just think that this is kind of different and a little more fun than the classic truth or dare itself. And also, tell me down in the comments some awesome truth and dares that you do with your friends, because I would love to know. For DIY number 7, you'll need a Sharpie and your water bottle. So this is a pretty helpful DIY. So what you do is you're going to mark down where you're going to finish or drink water for that day, and each day you bring it down lower and lower. And if you're bored, you could do some doodles on top. And this is really great because drinking water at school is really important, and staying hydrated is also very important. So yeah. For DIY number 8, you will need a lot of any kinds of markers or Sharpies of your choice. And if you have some solid color boring nails, you can actually do your nails at school now. So just doodle on your nails with Sharpies and markers of your choice, and you can literally do anything. There's endless possibilities of what you could do, and people will be asking you, where did you get your nails done? And they will never know, or will know, that you actually did them at school. For DIY number 9, you will need a blank notebook and Elmer's glue. So if you want, you could take a pen or a pencil and just create a template of your design, and then go over it with Elmer's glue. And I suggest to make the whatever template, like if you use the pencil or pen, make the design light, because when Elmer's glue dries, it kind of shows the mark. But either way, the more layers you put on top, the more opaque it becomes. And I think it's really cool. It's like a 3D design on top of a notebook, and I've never seen that, so that's pretty awesome. For DIY number 10, you will need your leftover Ziploc bag from lunch, some pens and Sharpies of your choice, and Elmer's glue. So preferably with Sharpies, you could draw on whatever design you want onto your Ziploc bag. Then take your Elmer's glue and go over on top of each little drawing or design you have. And basically they'll be creating these kind of little stickers, and once they're dry you can peel them off, and even though there is no sticky back to it, I still think they're pretty cool, and you could cut off the excess and do whatever you want with it. I put it in my binder, but literally you could put it anywhere on your notebook, or really just anywhere. You could do an endless amount of stuff with this. So that's it, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because thumbsy uppers are awesome. And comment down below which DIY you're going to try, and tell me on Instagram and Twitter using the hashtag mscraftnerd your experience with these DIYs. And that's it, guys. Love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Toodles.